everyone, welcome to the channel. And in this tutorial today, we are going to be looking at 5 high in demand job roles of 2024. So we are at the tail end of 2023. In a few weeks time, we are going to be kissing goodbye to 2023. A lot of things have happened, a lot of interesting things in the world of tech, skills, job, and everything in between. All right, so better to prepare yourself for the opportunities that 2024 is going to bring. So if you are one of those people who feels that you've not achieved your financial goals for 2023, 2024 is upon us, and now is the best time to start planning for the year ahead, right? And in this tutorial, we're going to be talking about those opportunities that would help you increase your financial muscle in 2024. So long as you're still alive, there is hope. So even if you did not get to achieve all of those goals in 2023, 2024 is still there and you're still alive. So you still have the opportunity to pursue your dreams. All right. So these skills we are going to be talking about, most of them are actually in the tech world, right? So we're looking at 5 high in demand job roles of 2024 based off of happenings in 2023, especially in the world of tech. All right, if you're new to this channel, kindly hit on the subscribe button and also turn on the notification bell so that you will be aware when we post similar videos like this showing you how to make money in the online space. All right, and in 2024 we are even going to be doing the most, but now we want to be doing predictions for 2024. All right, so first on the list is artificial intelligence role. And I'm sure you were actually expecting to hear this, right? So AI was one of the most talked about thing in 2023, with a lot of tools springing up from ChatGPT to even the most simple ones like Remini that allowed us to create photorealistic images of ourselves. But you know, AI is actually more than the photo lab and Remini that we're using to create, you know, those photorealistic images of ourselves, talking images, talking videos, and all. And while we had fun, deep down was the fear in some minds that artificial intelligence is here to steal jobs, right? So I'm sure that you've also expressed this opinion at some point, like wow, AI is here, it's going to take over so many jobs. And I remember one time during lectures, and one of our lecturers actually brought artificial intelligence up, and you could see the look on so many people's faces. Like, even at the end of the class, a guy even stood up and was asking questions that, you know, it showed that he was actually he had that fear deep down in his mind, right? And while this is true, because yeah, AI is been trained to carry out human tasks even more efficiently, like acting as chatbots or even creating content with like what we have with ChatGPT and Bird and, you know, Siri and all of those things, you know, it is not altogether true, because the opportunities for everyone in artificial intelligence are enormous. So it is better to embrace AI now and be on the outlook for opportunities in it, so that you can be better positioned for opportunities that it will bring. Because trust me, this baby is not going anywhere. All right. So what are some of the opportunities in artificial intelligence? You know, away from the simple ones we already know, like ChatGPT, if you're able to prompt ChatGPT to give you excellent results, that is why they say it's better to embrace it. Because if you know how to use ChatGPT, even the little part of it, even the most little, even in the most little way, you know that it is amazing, right? ChatGPT is amazing. The things that that tool can actually do for you is amazing. If you know how to prompt it, it's actually an opportunity for you to, attract job roles that would even fetch you a lot of money. But aside from ChatGPT or away from ChatGPT, there are even more complex opportunities in artificial intelligence, like machine learning, AI engineering, business intelligence developing, and so on and so forth. Like, the opportunities are enormous, trust me. All right. Now, where do you learn these skills? Where can you learn these skills? Where can you learn artificial intelligence skills and be better position for opportunities? You can learn on course platforms like Udemy, Skillshare, even on LinkedIn. We have LinkedIn Learning, and then there are also individuals that create this these courses that you can learn and even get certified, right? So you can, after you've learned these skills, and you know, 2023 is the best time to learn these skills, and that is why I'm bringing this tutorial to you, so that you can even prepare yourself to, whichever of these opportunities that are attractive to you, you can learn them and then start to sell yourself now in 2023. It's better to let people know that, okay, you are in you have, or you are currently learning these skills, and it is something that you are building a career around, right? So you can sell yourself or market your skill on places, um professional networks like LinkedIn, even Twitter. All right. So once you start to sell yourself and people start to see that, okay, you're good in this thing, you don't even need to get to 2024 before you start attracting those opportunities. All right. So that about artificial intelligence. Now let's look at the second one that we believe would be a banger in 2024, and that is social media management rules. Now, it will surprise you to know that not all businesses have robust online presences yet. All right. But in 2024, as the world continues to become more advanced in tech and more people see the need to be on the internet, more businesses will move online finally and become more serious with building their active online brands, right? And while they are busy with other business processes, busy executives, they'll need skilled social media managers to handle content and marketing for them. And that is where you come in. So a lot of people don't know the enormous opportunities that there is in social media management, right? People who do social media management earn a lot of money, especially when they are rightly positioned on platforms that their skills are appreciated. Platforms like LinkedIn, Upwork, Fiverr, and the other freelance platforms that we know. All right. So a lot of people are busy with their lives, busy with other things, and they don't know how to juggle this responsibility. They know that being online, having a robust online presence is important for their businesses, but then they don't know how to do it, either because they are not skilled in some of these areas or they are just too busy, right? And positioning yourself as a professional social media manager is the best thing, is one of the best things that is going to happen to you in 2024, because you can make a lot of money. Trust me. Social media managers create and manage all kinds of content, like from video content, um, infographics, normal content like text, and distribute them across different social media platforms like LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and X, which is formerly Twitter, and ensures that the brand they are managing maintains a unique voice across those platforms. They also ensure that they engage with the brand's audience, all right? And, bring business and profit for those brands. So who wouldn't want a social media manager who can actually help them manage their business and increase profit for them across social media? Because this is where people are. This is where the world is right now. Social media or the internet. So a lot of people have moved online, and businesses know that their audience, the people they are looking for, their customers are on these platforms. But some of them are pained that they don't know how to manage these people. They don't know how to attract these people with their presence online. And that is why social media managers are still going to be in high demand come 2024 and even in 2023. And you can go on to learn these skills, social media manager skills, content creation, video editing, and all what's not, skills that are related to managing social media accounts, including marketing, right? You can go on to learn these skills now, even if you already know how social media works, but you don't know, there are so many things you still do not understand. You need to, up your skills and then show, businesses that you are good in this thing, and then rightly position yourself to attract those opportunities, even right now from 2023. All right. And that is the second one are that we believe that is going to be a banger in 2024. You want to watch out. All right. And the third one we are going to be talking about is online advertising. And hey, before I go on, I know you're getting massive value from this tutorial so far. Please hit on the likes button, give this video a like, so that to express that you are gaining value, all right, and also to help the YouTube algorithm to show this video to more people whom we believe are also interested in learning and gaining this knowledge as well. All right. So online advertising, this is another high in demand role of 2024, right? And while we are making all these predictions, we want you to remember, when we eventually get to 2024, we want you to remember that we talked about this, so that when this actually starts happening, you will say, oh, Smart Skills Hub talked about this. All right, Mary talked about this, and you want to come back and give me my flowers. All right. Now, online advertising is another high in demand role of 2024. And I know this because I specialize in sponsored ads on Google and Facebook. Like, that is my area of specialty. We run sponsored ads for people on Facebook, Instagram, Google, and YouTube, all right? And we are always in business, trust me, because this is this is you know advertising generally from time immemorial has always been a thing. It's always been a big deal from traditional media advertising on billboards, television, radio, and all whatnot. And now that traditional media has now is going into extinction. I'm not saying it's going into extinction, but truthfully, how many people watch televisions these days? Everybody's on YouTube, everybody's on Facebook, people are on Twitter, people are on LinkedIn, right? People spend most of their time in the online space, all right, and that is why online advertising has become a thing. Although people still do television ads, people still do banner ads, billboards, and all that, right? But as more businesses become more serious and the competition for audiences increased, paid advertising in the online space will become more of a thing. And people will pay heavily to access and get in front of their audiences across online platforms. Like I said, we are in advertising and we know the truth of these things. And we are always, even the very small businesses, the small businesses that operate online, they want to advertise because they know that when it comes to marketing, doing it organically can be very slow. So they want to pay platforms to actually show their brands and be in front of their audiences. So if you're skilled in running ads, you will reap the benefits, all right? And if you're interested in learning how to, if you're interested in coming into the advertising space, especially as it has to do with Instagram and Facebook ads, you can come through to us. I have a course on Facebook ads that can take you from beginner level to expert level and ensure that you're well positioned to help businesses, advertise their brands on Facebook and Instagram. All right. So I'm going to be leaving the link in the description of this video to my WhatsApp account so that you can come through to me. We can talk about it. And you tell me that you want to learn advertising on the Facebook platform. And we are going to be taking you through the best course for you. All right. So that is the third thing. That is the third skill that we believe, or the third job role that we believe would be in high demand in 2024. All right. And the next one we are going to be talking about is cloud computing. All right. Cloud computing. This is still relatively a new term in the tech world. All right. Not a lot of people know about it, but this is something that we all make use of, as people who use online devices and tools and apps and all. Now, in an era where companies are collecting more and more data, the importance of a place to securely store this data for processing and analysis has never been more pronounced. Physical storage centers are extremely expensive to operate and maintain, not to mention the danger of keeping all your data in one place. You remember how that while we were still coming up and people store data, people store information like document. They keep documents in places like cupboard, shelves, and then you need to arrange that. If you've ever worked as a secretary, you know what I'm talking about. Like, you have to. There was a certain time I worked as a secretary, and it was so difficult having to manage all the files. Like, today you're looking for this file, tomorrow you're looking for this file. It was really so stressful. But now that the world has become advanced, you can store your data in places like Google Drive, and that is what cloud computing is really all about. But then it is even more than that, right? Like I've said earlier, physical storage centers are extremely expensive to operate and maintain, not to mention the danger of keeping all your data in one place. You know what happens if a company suddenly gets engulfed with fire? Everything is lost, all your documents is lost. And that is what, if you live in a country like Nigeria, this is what happens all the time when we hear of fire incidences in offices, in government parastatals, and they are telling you they can't find some fire, they can't even find monies and all. And we believe that some of these incidences are actually doctored, like they are actually intentional, because they want to get some files missing from the cabinet so that everything would be lost, information would be lost, right? And these things actually happen. This is true because they still store information in physical locations that are susceptible to the elements like fire and all that, even flood and everything. All right. So that is why cloud computing becomes very, very important in years to come and even in 2024, right? So the cloud has emerged as an incredible alternative to an on-site data centers, providing cost-effective, efficient, and customizable data storage solutions for all companies of all sizes, right? So the cloud is a relatively new tool that is still taking off and gaining importance. However, professionals skilled in cloud applications are predicted to skyrocket as more and more companies take advantage of this solution. So this is actually something that is going to be very, very important in years to come. And 2024, as we see it, is one year that is going to see an emergence of, you know, more of these opportunities we've not even talked about. We've not even talked about in the tech world, all right? So better to start preparing yourself now to attract these opportunities, all right? And cloud computing is also something you can learn on platforms like Udemy, Skillshare, and even Google Shop. I think Google has this program where they train you on certain skills and then you get certified, all right? Now let's talk about the last one, and that is data analytics. All right, data analytics. Now we know that the best decisions are backed by data, and now that companies are capable of collecting so much data regarding their products and services, clients, competition, skilled professionals can start, sort, analyze, and visualize these data are in high demand. I know this because working in advertising, tracking is one of the things that actually helps us to optimize our ads, whether you're doing Facebook ads, Instagram ads, Google ads, or YouTube ads. When you're doing Facebook ads, you're talking about Facebook pixels that helps you to track activities on websites, even on the Facebook platform itself. So if you install a Facebook pixel on a landing page or on a sales page, you can track when somebody lands on your website. You can track when they take decisions like buying or adding a product to cart. You can track when they leave your website without taking any action. The same thing with Google Analytics, right? And Google Tag Manager and all whatnot, right? So with all of these tools, you can actually track the activities that people are taking on your website or on other platforms that you're using to do your marketing. And with this information, you can optimize your ad because you can now retarget, you can run retargeting ads to target those people who did not take a particular action that you actually want them to take. So that is what data is really all about. And data right now is a big deal. So data analysis or data analytics or data sciences will be in high demand because it is really more, it is much more than what I've just explained when it comes to, data tracking on ads platform. It is really more about that. And aside from even advertising, people know the importance of capturing people's data because they know that they can use it to market them. So you go to an event, you go to a physical event, and they're telling you to write your name and all. It is actually, this is data, all right? This is data because when you have people's information, you can do anything, right? You can reach these people and get them to take the actions that are important to you, all right? So skilled professionals who can sort, analyze, and visualize this data are in high demand. And the best part of choosing a career in data analytics is that you'll be prepared for a wide range of roles in a job that would always be searching for skilled employees. And data-backed decisions are the key to a strong business, and this will never go out of fashion. Just like I've said, the fact that when you're able to track data, when you're able to track information of people, you will be able to get them to take the decisions you actually want them to take. All right, all of these skills we've talked about, it is one thing to learn them, it is one thing to be interested in a particular skill, but then it is another thing to be rightly positioned for these opportunities to find you, right? And you can be rightly positioned on social media, right? You can build a brand, a personal brand around these skills that you've learned and then get people to notice you. And you can do that on a platform like LinkedIn, all right? And you can also create you can create an Upwork account or a Fiverr account. These are platforms that actually, bring opportunities to you. For LinkedIn, you'll be able to connect with people who are, looking for professionals in these fields. And on Upwork, you'd also be able to create an account that showcases your expertise in these fields, all right, in these career fields. And so these are some of the skills and opportunities in tech that we believe would be high in demand in 2024. We've talked about artificial intelligence, we've talked about social media management rules, we've talked about advertising, online advertising, we've talked about data analytics, and we've talked about cloud computing. Which of these ones are you going to be focusing on? All right. Which of these one are you going to be focusing on? I believe that you've gained massive value from this tutorial and that you're going to be taking action from now on to ensure that 2024 is the best year for you. If 2023 you've not been satisfied with your your output in 2023, 2024 is still there and you're still alive to take advantage of opportunities. All right, so thank you so very much for staying until the end of this tutorial. Do not forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.